for?
Corn dogs.
Corn dogs right here? You want 1 or 2?
2.
2?
Uh-huh.
You can eat 2 whole corn dogs?
Because I want to.
Okay.
That we're going to.
Okay.
I can eat 3 in a row.
3 in a row.
That's a lot of corn dogs.
Mm-hmm.
I want to eat them all.
There you go. All right, y'all, we've got some work to do out here in the mini garden. I'm gonna pull the tomato plants today. That way the pumpkins have more room to grow, because pumpkins are still doing pretty good. Okra's still doing good. I'm not gonna pull the okra, it's almost taller than me now. George, Martha, how you doing? Peppers are still producing really good, so we're not gonna pull any peppers. I'm gonna check the green beans today. They look like they're kind of going downhill on me, so we might pull those beans, I don't know. The pumpkins definitely need more room though. Lots of peppers here on this Hungarian hot wax pepper plant, but I don't think we have any ready yet. Here's what's going on with the habanero peppers, because either deer or the bear, or bears, that like to hang around here, one of the two, or something completely different, likes these peppers. They knocked one off right here. It was still a little one. I'm gonna go ahead and get these last few tomatoes. I did finally have some start turning red. I'll pick the green ones that are still good too. We'll have mini fried green tomatoes. I don't think any of these red ones are good. See, that one's got a lot of bad spots. These green ones will turn red inside for us. We've already got about 7 or 8 in there. Some of them are already turning. We'll take these and cut them up into little chunks and fry them that way instead of slices. Just do little fried chunks of green tomato. Or we could even pickle them. I saw pickled green tomatoes at one of the little stores we've been to recently. Oh, I love the way tomato plants smell. And I still have time to plant some beans. I'm thinking about planting some over there. For where we live, I still have a little bit of time to plant some pole beans or bush beans. If I am, I gotta do it quick. We have lots of pumpkins coming, y'all. I'll try to get a count on them today. Here are 2 more that I haven't even seen yet. I haven't been out here in a few days. There's one. See, we've got like 1, 2, 3 right here that if I move these tomato plants, I can curve these pumpkins around here. Oh, I see one over here that needs some straw up under it. Y'all, I didn't even see this one. We got this one. That's the biggest one so far. We'll go ahead and pick some okra, and then I'll pull the tomato plants and check out all the pumpkins, see if I need to put some more straw under any more pumpkins over there. All right, let me get these tomato plants moved so we can see if we can turn Mr. Pumpkin to go this way. Y'all know I've told y'all that the green beans and okra are very easy to miss. We missed this one. It's gigantic. Check that out. That is huge. I'll have to show Jonah and Sissy that. There's also a huge okra that's almost the same size that we missed. I'm just gonna leave my tomato cages right here in case we decide to plant something that we need those for. And that's it. I'm happy the pumpkins have, they have pretty much the entire garden area that we set up now, except for where the okra is right here and where the peppers are over there. Other than that, the whole thing is theirs. More fall previews over here. Listen to that crunch. For supper tonight, we're having garden veggie spaghetti. Now all of this, of course, didn't come from our little garden, but the zucchini and the tomatoes did, and the little green bell pepper did. I went ahead and got it. We're gonna start with the onion and carrots. And I'm gonna do little pieces of carrots for this spaghetti. I've got my water getting ready for the pasta back there. We still have some of the Cheesecake Factory brown bread rolls left over, so I'm gonna heat those up to go with this. And I think I'll make this like a spaghetti bake. Once we get it made, we'll put it in a casserole dish and put some mozzarella cheese on top and stick it in the oven just long enough for the cheese to get all melty and good. Now I'm going to grab some garlic real quick and turn this down to simmer. And the water's ready for the pasta, so we'll go ahead and get it in. Now I'm going to chop up this zucchini. I'm going to do it into little chunks. Then we'll slice some tomatoes and mushrooms. And what we'll do is let that cook for about 5 minutes or so. Then we're going to remove all of this from the pan and cook the ground beef in here. And then we'll add it back in when the ground beef is done and drained. There's a little bit more butter in here. I'm going to put a little bit of salt and pepper. We'll let this cook for just about another minute or two. Then we'll remove it from the pan so we can cook the ground beef. Okay, y'all, the ground beef is done. We drained it and added in 2 jars of pasta sauce. Now we're going to put our vegetables back in. Now we'll just bring this back up to a simmer. I'm going to go ahead and drain the spaghetti and get a 9x13 casserole dish ready. Hello there. Is it feeding time?
I guess they said yes.
Yep, they said yes. Hey, Miss Skinny. You got an egg anywhere for us?
I think it's going to show us.
Somebody laid a late egg today.
Here we go.
It's getting bigger.
Yeah, it will be a gigantic one.
Yeah. Okay, y'all, the kids brought to my attention that it is Friday. I'm off on my days because Titus took off some this week. So now I'm making a dessert. We're making a chocolate cobbler. So I have 1 cup of self-rising flour in here. The recipe originally calls for all-purpose and then some baking powder and salt. We're just gonna leave out the baking powder and salt and just use a cup of self-rising. Now we need 2/3 of a cup of sugar. What you doing, Manny?
Mama, can you be my robot and I will decode you?
You're gonna decode me?
Yeah.
And me be a robot? What?
Okay, I just got the robot.
Okay, I am a a robot. I'm putting in 1.5 tablespoons of cocoa powder. We're gonna get this mixed together before he turns me back off again. I've got the oven preheating to 350. Okay, so now we're gonna put in 2 tablespoons of melted butter, 1/2 cup of milk, a teaspoon of vanilla, and that's it for the batter. I'm gonna spray this 8x8 casserole dish over here, and we're gonna spread this into it. Now we're gonna make the topping. I'm putting in 1/4 cup of sugar, 1/2 cup of brown sugar. I have a little bit in here. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in, then we'll just need a little bit more. Now we need 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of cocoa powder. Now we're gonna mix this all together and sprinkle it over the top. Then we just need 1 cup of boiling water. I'm gonna use my kettle to get that ready real quick. So the last thing we do is just pour the cup of boiling water all over the top, and we don't stir. It's going in the oven for about 30 minutes.
Good night,